Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, in the singular, the most merciful God, the bestower of mercy. Qaaaf, Alcoran Majid. K by the glorious Quran. And this is the ninth verse with the separated letter. Well, it's the ninth verse with the separated letter, and some may think of this as, the ninth point of the body, being the knees, but it definitely stands by itself without any use of anything like that. Verily they wonder that a preacher from among themselves is come unto them, and the unbelievers say, This is a wonderful thing, after we should be dead and become dust. This is a return remote. Now we know what the earth consumeth of them, and with us is a book which keepeth an account. But they charge falsehood on the truth after it hath come unto them, wherefore they are plunged in a confused business. Do they not look up to the heaven above them, and how we raised it and adorned it, and that there are no flaws therein? We have also spread forth the earth, and thrown thereon firmly rooted, and we caused every beautiful kind to spring up therein, for a subject of meditation and an admonition unto every man who turneth. And we send down rain as a blessing from heaven, whereby we cause gardens to spring forth, and the grain of harvest, and tall palm trees having branches laden with dates, hanging one above another as a provision for mankind, and we thereby quicken a dead country, so that the coming forth from their graves, the people of Noah, and those who dwelt at Al-Ras, and Thamud, and Ad, and Pharaoh, accused of imposture before, and also the brethren of Lot, and the inhabitants of the wood, and the people of Tubal. All these people accused the prophets, accused the apostles of imposture, wherefore which I threatened were justly inflicted. Is our power exhausted by the first creation? Yea, they are in a perplexity because of a new creation. We created man, and we know what his soul whispereth within him, and we are nearer unto him than his jugular vein. When the two angels departed to take an account thereof, one sitting on the right hand and another on the left, he uttereth not a word, but there is with him a watcher ready. And the agony of death shall come in truth. This is what thou soughtest to avoid. And the trumpet shall sound. This will be the day with which hath been threatened. The day which hath been threatened. And every soul shall come with therewith a driver and a witness. And the former shall say to the unbelievers, Thou wast negligent heretofore this day, but we have removed thy veil from off thee, and thy sight is becoming piercing this day. And his companions shall say, This is what is ready with me. And God shall say, Cast into hell every unbeliever and perverse person who forbade good, and every transgressor and doubter, who set up another God with the true God, and cast him into a grievous torment. His companion shall say, O Lord, I did not seduce him, but he was in a wide error. God shall say, Wrangle not in my presence, since I threaten you beforehand. The sentence is not changed with me, neither do I treat my servants unjustly. On that day we will say unto hell, Art thou fool? It shall answer, Is there any addition? And paradise shall be brought near unto the pious. And it shall be said unto them, This is what ye have been promised unto every one who turned himself and kept, who feared in secret. Is it regard? This guy puts fear too much because, the Christian theme of fear is very strong. The merciful in secret, and came unto him with a converted heart. Enter the same in peace. This is the day of eternity. Thereon they shall have whatever they shall desire, per abundant addition, and a superabundant addition with us. Yeah, all the slanted. I'm trying to figure out which ones are not part of the translation as I go along. So if I'm broken, I'm kind of skipping ahead with their going back and forth. How many generations have we destroyed before, which were more mighty than they in strength? Pass therefore through the regions, and see whether, is the case, whether any refuge. Verily herein is admonition unto him who hath a heart, or giveth ear, and is present. We created the heavens and the earth, and whatever is between them in 6 days. No weariness affected us. So no sleep on the 7th day, no rest. Wherefore patiently suffer what they say, and celebrate the praises of thy Lord before sunrise and before sunset. Dusk prayer. Dawn prayer in the early and late afternoon prayers. And before sunset, and praise him in the night, and perform the additional parts of worship, and hearken unto the day whereon the crier shall call from a near place, and the day whereon they shall hear the voice in truth. This is the day of the coming forth. We will give life, and we will cause to die, and unto us the return. The day whereon the earth shall suddenly cleave and sunder over them. This an assembly easy for us. We well know what they say, and thou art not sent to compel them forcibly. Wherefore warn by Alcoran him who feareth the threatening. And to go back and remind you a little bit, verse 16 is the one that mentions God being closer than the jugular vein, yet people try to claim that God is not omnipresent, that God's so distant, but that's the first realization, is the God that's beyond, and then after that, the God is who's even closer than yourself. But one teaching that we have in Islam is that those who fight forced conversion are cursed by God. Those who fight for land, if you have your land stolen from you and you fight to get it back, that's completely different than, I want my country to be bigger. Those people are cursed. Those people who fight for their country, their country to get more resources or slaves or, those 4 things. Very grave manners. That's why, if we go back and fall, the word for extra is the word for war booty. If you go to war, anything you get is of material benefit is extra, but not what you were there for.